It's time! It's time!
So, welcome back to the channel. So, what we're going to talk about today is one of the major topics that happen a lot in our circles for whatever reason, and not only just in Christian circles, but in all faith circles, but even in just life in general and all culture. Whose teaching are you under? That's a big question that a lot of people ask for whatever reason. And I don't understand it sometimes, but it's okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about it specifically. What does it mean when you're under somebody's teaching? So, it's critical. For an example, when you talk about somebody's teaching, we as the students or whoever we're going to be, even as a teacher eventually, but we must first start off as a student. We must understand what theology is, the study of God, or even the study of the divine. What does that mean to us? And it has to be more than just something academic, reserved for professional theologians and people that argue because they have nothing better to do, but it's the very fountain from which all people must drink. That's what theology is. We all have a belief system, and based upon where we come from, determines how we view that. Like, for an example, even the student must then understand specifically the sources from which we derive our understanding of truth and direction. So, if you have an issue with homosexuality, you have an issue with alcoholism, uh, drugs, fornication, sex, or whatever you may consider an issue, or even injustice culturally, race wars, whatever you understand as an issue. These all come from, watch this, the way in which we've been shaped, the way in which we've been trained, the way in which we understand. So, therefore, the question is there a thing such as absolute truth?
Say what?
So, again, I mean, this is amazing because many of us are usually taught that this is what we believe or this is what we know, but very few of us have actually taken the time to do research, understand what comes from where, how it happened, why we believe this way, or any of that. We typically don't ask questions. And typically, in most circles, especially circles that I grew up in, we were taught to just believe what we were told versus asking questions and getting a deeper understanding.
Bruh. Bruh.
That's why we would gain through this particular course and understanding and teaching that I'm going to give you, you'll get a broader perspective of theology in general and learn how properly to understand belief systems. Also, you'll be able to give God glory in whatever you do because you'll be truly, excuse me, understand specifically how to do all this in love and not trying to destroy somebody or kill somebody or hurt somebody's thinking, but also you will critically evaluate your own theological method and how worldwide and the different beliefs exist and how different cultures view, and all of that will become extremely, extremely valuable. And you'll be amazed at how your core beliefs don't even come from your own research, but simply come because you listened to somebody and you didn't want to question it.
You deserve my worship. You deserve my praise.